Welcome back to the channel, Jam-Atheist, and with your Genesis 30, Genesis 32, right? Alright, so that one here not supposed to be sort of try to get through it as fast as possible. Alright, so the summary. So Jacob finally said upon him way now with him family. But Esau, him brother, were in the trick. Take away him blessings and him birthright. It seems if him believe, say at some point them will go cross path, and remember Esau did promise him, well not promise him or kill him, saying they will kill him, right? And then mother they say him to take away himself, go over Laban for a while, go chill out until his brother anger calm or go away, right? So him decide to say, alright, me go send some animals go give him as a gift. For basically try to, buy part him a big friend, but they say my big, yeah, I am sorry for what I did, basically. So me go bless you now with some animals and all them something the way you're supposed to have already. But me go see what me can do. That me can do right now if try to make up back for last times, right? Anyway, him did afraid at Esau. So him decided him go split up the people in two different groups. So it seems as if he knows say I have an idea so Esau come towards him, coming at his direction. So he must say no, alright, just in case he running a one group, he can, more likely go slaughter one half of the people and the next half escape. Don't really know which half that are going to be is a 50-50 because in the north direction they will come from. So at least I must say, alright, at least some of us still safe can, probably carry on and retain. I don't know if all of him family that they with him or whether they split them up, because say if theme family get caught, in the theme group get caught, basically like that theme. Anyway, thinking to pray and talk to God. I say you're not supposed to be afraid and you're supposed to have, God on your side. You must say, basically start to talk to, as him use again, my father Abraham God, Abraham God and my father Isaac God. So him God again, right? Key. And basically this are the verse as well where him basically wrestle with God, right? And most of we are continue to say God, right? Because you other things say this man have powers, God have powers. So there's no way a mortal supposed to wrestle with a God and rip him apart, rip him to shreds or whatever. But we know that God are the one who change Abraham name from Abraham to Abraham to Abraham, and Sarah to Sarah, right? We know that. We know say God are the one where do the name changing, right? You have one part in it as well where they say God's angels, the angels of God. So you have times when they say angels of God, and you have a next time them say the angel of God, right? Being specific, and that can mean they have other angels for other gods. So when you see right now what them say the angels of God, say have the God angel them there, God Almighty, and you have other angels like with Jehovah, with the two where they come with Jehovah, and you have other gods, them would have for them angels as well. So when a man be specific and I say the angel of God, you could just say an angel appeared unto Jacob, and for your year angel you know say automatic that's supposed to come with God. But as I say, if you understand this thing here, they are being specific when I'm talking about certain things, because you have other gods with their angels. It's just that them not get mentioned, right? Alright, cool. So the part they were saying wrestle with God, and God changing name from Jacob to Isreal, right? Your name will no longer be called Jacob but Israel. And them chit chat for a little while, and then basically I hate that. That's the summary of it. But there's always a few things to point out. So make get into it and see the part of the point out, right? Alright. So this is how he send the messengers. And the messengers return to Jacob. And he send the message for me, Esau, right? To give the message. And also he cometh to meet thee. So Esau come with 400 men with him, right? Then Jacob was greatly afraid and distressed. Remember, God depend on your side, you're not supposed to worry about nothing. That I say, you can't really study that because then it just seems stupid and foolish, you know, say this person that is, or this being that is so powerful, but yet still keep on afraid and afraid, right? And he divided the people that was with him, flocks and whatever. That's how the divide part I'm talking about. And said, if Esau come to one company and smite it, then the other company which is left shall escape. So that's how I'm talking about. Split in our two, so some live, some dead, as I say again. You have a God who is so powerful and you're supposed to worry about man are gonna come and kill you, right? Unless you don't have fret because you know say other gods are there we can put up a fight for help, you understand, and they might win based on stories we read already where man sacrifice them son and basically no win the war, but them they supposed to dead them end up about that dead. And you know the key was to kill that particular king, and that king lived because him sacrificed to him God and in God's spirit and war done, right? Alright, next key part. And I don't read it much, you know, but the part here 22, right? And he rose up that night and took his 2 wives and his 2 women servants and his 11 sons and passed over the ford Jacob, or what is the one here, right? The other part of more point out 30. And Jacob called the name of the place Peniel, for I have seen God face to face and my life is preserved, right? So this is what the people now when they talk about God. Through him saying see God face to face, who are you to say it was not God that he saw, right? That was not an allegory, you understand? It's not a metaphor. Him saying see God face to face, and by now we can understand say God has been seen before, right? Maybe at the first Jacob actually has seen face to face, but we know God show up to people over and over. Them see him, they know him, look and everything and all that. That conversation, Jehovah name food and all them something there. And he appeared to people. So he has been seen. According. So maybe the first I remember, but probably the first Jacob has seen him face to face, right? So yeah, basically like that. Not much with this one here. Nothing specific about this either. The only thing what I really say where it go come forth back in the let me see if I can find when you change your name, right? But when you change his name, Jacob left and go, and he rested, blah blah blah. And he said unto him, what is your name? And he said, Jacob. And that him saying say God face. Very track back right now. Just a thing funny. No, God would already know his name. Because even God would have talked before, right? Yeah. At some point him did make a deal with God. Say God's supposed to basically protect him, close him and whatever, and it will make him become his God. Remember that from some scriptures about, right? But it probably wasn't God for real. It probably was one of the angels. And the angel probably would have been, you know, with powers or whatever. But is an angel changing name then? Because we know say God did do the change name in for Abraham and Sarah. But are the angel actually changing name right now, right? Yeah, me go work with say an angel. Me go work, say I want angel him say. Me have to work with that. Because it would have make more sense for an angel not to know his name, right, than to know his name. whether God send the angel or not, the angel me go say did not know his name. So me go work with say it was an angel and it was not God, and he thought it was God. Me have to try to be as fair as possible when me read them something here. So somebody something me this say, I think that me did read before and believe say that because we say that come out of mouth. But me I say if you never know a name, it could not have been. Right? But it will get even more interesting now because of this, you know. It will get even more interesting now because of this guy. I saw the scriptures will come where him not supposed to get called Jacob again. And he said, your name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. So you know, if you call him Jacob again, or Israel from now on, right? Alright, so we're going to do the right or something, right? Is an angel come and change his name from Jacob to Israel, and it was not God Almighty, right? We're going to leave it this. So, on to the next one.